Certainly. When I was young, when I was about 12 years old, my elder brother, um, Danny, walked into my room and ripped the Peter Frampton record off my record player, threw it across the room, and said, "You got to stop listening to this stuff." And he put this record on. Then my name, full name, which I honestly find still, it's difficult. It's uncomfortable to say my own name, because when I say it, I hear the commodity, I hear the product.
Is there any substance that you've ever been addicted to?
Yes.
And what is that?
Roxycodone, or Roxycontin, which is it's an opiate. And then before you know it, that monkey is on your back to stay. I first met Miss Heard's parents when they had come out to Los Angeles, I believe. I think they came to my place, to my studio, and they were two completely opposite end of the spectrum.
Where was Whitney living when you and Miss Heard first started your relationship?
She was living with her then boyfriend, Sean Krajewski.
Was this in the same... Where was Miss Heard living when you first started your relationship?
You can travel, and sometimes pain has to be dealt with humor, and sometimes dark, very dark humor. Again, this goes back to when I was a young boy. At about the age of, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old, I can remember vividly my mom telling me to go get her nerve pills, out of her purse that was hanging on the back of the door.
How often have you used substances throughout your life?
Having started with my mother's nerve pills at 11, of course, that's around the age that you're introduced to marijuana. We were probably a year and a half, or maybe two years into the relationship, 3 years maybe.
And I believe you mentioned someone named I.O. Who is that?
And over the years, obviously, your children, my children have taken quite a shine to them, and they've become like another set of parents in a way. What brings it into the realm of truth is what's underneath it, what's not being said, the subtext, if you will. Leonard Damien's been with me, I believe, roughly the same time as Mr. I can't be precise, but they were very young. My children were very young when they joined the team, which was really after Pirates was released in 2003, the first. And then things just started to change, or things started to reveal themselves. That's, I think, is a better way to put it.
You mentioned earlier in your testimony that Miss Heard would take off your boots when you would get home from work.
She was one of the gals, and she was quite bubbly and funny and real sweet girl, southern girl.